And we are live. You can catch us on YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, Kick, and Facebook. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and we'll be right back with you, Howlers. We'll be right back. Yours is good? Okay, we're good. Howls over Baaz. I'm Jacob Casas.
I'm Melanie.
And today we have two very special guests today. And this is a little bit, we're going to keep this in the fight segment side of things, but this is
It's a
arm
new
wrestling.
level.
Yeah, it's
new
a new level. So
new level unlocked.
Yeah, so I'm going to have you guys, I'm going to start with you. I'm going to have you introduce yourself to the audience. Derek, tell them a little bit about who you are and what you do.
My name is Derek Smith. I am 39 years old, and I'm a professional arm wrestler. So I and a father, and I work security on the weekends and stuff like that. But basically, my life surrounded around arm wrestling. So not only do I compete by myself and fly around the world arm wrestling, but I also created a team of arm wrestlers with this guy next to me. And
Nice.
we've been running that for about 13, 14 years. And then I do a lot of online coaching, and I do seminars and podcasts and all the stuff, all arm wrestling related type of stuff.
Wow.
Okay, and you said you have a podcast too, huh?
Yes.
The podcast is on, what are you talking about on the pod?
It's just arm wrestling
Oh,
stuff.
really?
I mean, it's really solo. I've had some guests, but I like it more by myself, and I just
Uh-huh.
chill with my chat, really interact with the chat, and then generally people in chat are arm wrestling fans, and they don't have to be, but they ask either training questions or, hey, what do you think about this that's happening in the sport right now, or this and that, and I give my comments or predictions on tournaments and things coming up and things like that.
Okay, cool. Well, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Now, sorry, you, Leo. So tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Leo Landeros, I'm 39, kind of a jack of all trades, master of none. I climb, do jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, founded the arm wrestling team in the Inland Empire with Derek here. Been doing that for 15 years, something like that, since 2014.
Wow.
So
okay.
I got a strap company for arm wrestling, Lion Straps. Make all straps for the most part. All the leagues use them.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, that's badass. So
Yeah.
you created your own straps. So you're an entrepreneur as well.
Kind of. It's a real small thing, but when I started, nobody could get straps in the game.
Uh-huh.
So
You found
I
a need.
learned how to sew, and now we have straps everywhere.
Should we explain why we would need straps in arm wrestling?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
explain.
So the
yeah.
people are
Break
probably
it
like, what
down.
straps, arm wrestling. When you arm wrestle, if you're in the middle of a match and your hands, you can't hold on to your opponent, like your hands slip apart. Your styles or
Or you
directions go the opposite
choose
way.
not to.
Or you choose not to. Your hands slip apart. They tie your hands together with a strap.
Ah,
so it's
okay.
specifically meant for arm wrestling.
For
So
arm-
so you can't go over the top like the movie. You can't.
You
do
can.
that.
Over the
You know,
top.
yeah, you definitely can. You definitely can. But
Absolutely.
yeah, it's just tying a rope to each other.
So it basically helps you focus on the muscle in the arm as opposed to your wrist.
well, I mean, there's wrist is still involved, but it makes it
Yeah.
you don't have to hold on anymore. The rope holds on for you. You
Gotcha,
can arm wrestle
gotcha.
with your hands wide open because the rope is keeping you together.
Oh, okay.
Okay, interesting.
And so that's a rule in there, or how did that come about?
Well, we just couldn't find them to train with. So you'd go to a tournament and you'd slip and you didn't know how to pull in a strap. It's completely different than normal arm wrestling. So Derek asked if we can find straps, and I just started making them, and now we all train in the strap so we can learn how to pull.
Lion
Nice.
straps. I like that too.
Yeah.
It's a
Get
dope
it?
name.
Lion, Leo the lion.
Yeah, I
Oh,
get it.
yeah,
I get
okay.
it. I get it.
All right. It took me a minute. I'm ADHD, but
Oh my gosh, I got it right away. I know the zodiac signs: Leo, Lion. Goes hand in hand.
You should have seen the looks when it was like a bunch of dudes, at practice, and he's like, "I know how to sew," and everybody's like, "You know how to sew?" Like, "Yeah, I can sew your shit." We roasted him for a while about that,
Oh,
and then it
okay.
became a whole thing. It was great.
Oh, yeah, they go all over the world.
Nice. And it's only for training. Do you not use them when you're actually in the
tied
arm
each other
wrestling?
up. You
Yeah,
tied-
like no, when you're actually arm wrestling something in what do you call it?
In a comp.
A comp? Okay.
Yeah, if you slip in a competition, they'll strap you up.
Okay. Got it. So they are used for that as well.
yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
interesting.
it was really
interesting.
just trials and tribulations. So he made his first edition. He would show up to practice with it, and we'd be like, "Oh, that
So bad.
sucks. That sucks, and that sucks about
Mm.
that. That's like that
Mhm.
strap cuts my arm.
the
that buckle sucks.
material.
All
Yeah.
right, fix that." And then he just over like years of us revising it as a team. Just, oh, that sucks. No, change this. Eventually, we had the best strap like in the world, and I stand by that. It's the best strap you can find in the world. So It was great.
And-
You hear that first, so we get a half commission. on-
How long have you had how long have you had that business with the straps?
It's probably been like 5 years or so.
Oh, okay.
Like since there was a website launch and stuff like that.
Nice.
So how lucrative is it? Is it doing well?
I mean, it does okay.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's beer money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like that. He's
Anything
nice.
helps
Funny.
nowadays.
Well,
Inflation's crazy,
It's
but
great. You know, go to a tournament, sell some traps, I get beer money, we're good to go.
yeah.
So tell me a little about how you guys got into this, because I mean, is it? I'm here. Hold on, I'm hearing back feed right now, guys. Okay, little technical difficulties, guys. Just give me 1 second. Are we still good? Because it looks like we're a little frozen on the screen. I want to make sure we're good.
Yeah.
We are okay. We're good on our side. Okay, cool. So I want to know a little bit how you guys got involved in it. I mean, obviously it's been around a long time, but I don't know how big it was.
Yeah.
You know. So like how did you guys find out about it? How did you guys get involved? Kind of give us a little bit of rundown.
I used to be a professional video game player. Random. I think it's a random.
You
obscure
broke
sport.
every controller, didn't you?
No, I wasn't big and strong. I was just big. And then, so I used to fly around doing that for a long time. And then I was in Vegas one time for like a national championship tournament. And these people that know me, I was generally the biggest guy at the tournament. So these friends of mine, they come and find me and they're like, Derek, we need you to arm wrestle this 15-year-old kid. And I was like 22, 23 at the time. And I was like, I've heard about this arm wrestling stuff. There's tricks or something to it, but I see the kid and he's like 155 pounds and, you know, way small. And I'm like, there's no way he can beat me. He can know all the tricks, but there's just no way he's going to beat me. And he embarrassed me like really badly, right? In front of a lot of people. Turns out he was a professional gamer, but also a professional arm wrestler. He was ranked in the country at like 165 pounds. So I'm very obsessive and got home and started Googling and YouTubing. And there wasn't a lot of stuff, content back then. It was very hard to get into. But it took me a couple years to really find an actual tournament or website that was actually current and updated. Went there and started networking and, just went all in, quit gaming and just all arm wrestling.
Dang.
Wow.
And how did you get in?
So my story is a little bit different. In 2014, there was a show, it was a reality TV show. What was the network that was on?
AMC.
AMC. It was called
Oh.
Game of Arms. And so it was a, script reality TV show about arm wrestlers that go to different places and different teams would arm wrestle each other. Well, I watched that with my mom,
Oh my
and
gosh.
she went to work, and one of her coworkers was like, "Oh, I got a buddy that does that." So there's a tournament going on in Riverside, and that's where I met my buddy Jamie Sheldon. And then he introduced me to Derek, and that's where it kind of spiraled. And I kind of pulled Derek back in and say, "Hey, no, you're going to teach me how to arm wrestle." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And that's we started practicing at the brewery. And that's just kinda,
Best place to practice,
Yeah.
right?
yeah, I got into arm wrestling because of my mom. She's like, "Oh, this is cool, fun to watch." I'm like, okay, well, let's go watch tournaments, Mom. She still goes.
So you guys
Oh,
were you
that's
guys
cool.
over the top fans at all?
I watched that movie a lot.
I'd
Yeah.
seen it a couple times, but
Oh,
I,
really?
Yeah, I was never really an arm wrestling fan. I think I arm wrestled twice in my life before that,
Oh, okay.
happened.
Yeah, that was a real tournament.
Which one? The
Over the
top.
top.
oh, in the movie at the end,
Yes.
huh?
Yeah.
I do remember hearing about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was a big fan of that movie. I loved that movie.
Oh yeah, we know a couple guys that were in that tournament.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've arm wrestled on the tables in the actual scenes and stuff like that. It's it's very iconic. I mean, the arm wrestling community was really excited about that tournament or that movie to promote the sport, but it didn't really take off as much as they would have hoped for.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So how big is this sport right now? How big is it doing?
It's hard to quantify, I guess, how big it is. I would say it's a little smaller than slap right now.
Really?
Oh, because slap is so exciting. People want to watch people get knocked out.
Yeah.
And, and so I would say maybe it's a little less viral than that, but we have a couple like rising stars that are pretty well known.
Okay.
There's a guy named Devin Larratt, who's a Canadian arm wrestler. He's always one of the best top 3 in the world at all times, and he has huge YouTube channels. And then there's big other social media like athletes that are getting into arm wrestling, like Brian Shaw, the world's strongest man, who has millions of followers, and
Eddie Hall,
Yeah.
Leroy Walker,
Mhm.
all these guys
Larry
are
Wheels.
powerlifters or strongmen.
Oh,
They're
damn.
starting to do it now.
so that's my other thing is just teach. I get to teach those guys how to arm wrestle,
Oh,
which has
that's
been
cool.
Yeah.
And where do you teach out of?
Well, we practice right now in Highland in up street, not far at all.
Yeah, yeah.
So we have practice on Sundays there. But then with like those guys and those names, I gotta talk to managers and this and that, and then I'll fly out to them. Like it's taking me like Dubai, Colorado.
Right.
Dang,
The bigger
really?
names, yeah.
So you can train them?
Yeah, I mean, my life has been about formulating how to teach arm wrestling. It's more important to me than actually arm wrestling myself. It's so much fun to teach someone my craft that I care about and watch them like that little glimmer in their eye, like, oh, this is fun. I like this, and they really get excited about it. So
That's awesome.
It took them a while to get there.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing that? You said?
I mean, as long as the team's been around, that's when I started. So I
Oh,
was
really?
I was
Trained
3
right
years
away.
in. Yeah, I was about 3 years in, and I realized in order to move forward in arm wrestling, you have to have a team and people to practice with. And so he was experiment number one, and
I think I'm trial.
yeah. And so it was me and him, and I was working at the brewery at the time, and they knew I arm wrestled, so they bought me my first arm wrestling table, and they had it shipped over there. And then me and him would go hang out while I was at work, and anybody that was there, you want to learn how to arm wrestle? And then over time, we'd go to tournaments, we'd meet people. Oh, I live 2 cities away, and they would start coming over on Sundays, and we pieced together this team. And like our team has become one of the biggest teams in North America for sure.
What's the name of your guys' team?
Alpha Empire. So this is the shirt and
Nice.
stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, we have Instagrams and YouTube page, a YouTube page and Facebook page, all this stuff.
And you guys travel a lot for competitions. Like, where do you guys usually go?
Ooh, San Diego, Orange County, LA, all the Fit Expos. Generally, they'll have a arm wrestling
okay.
competition, and if there's like a big state one going on, we'll go to New Mexico, Nevada. There's Hawthorne. Any of those big tournaments, generally people start traveling for.
Yeah, I was seeing some guys arm wrestle. This guy had like he looked like almost regular size, but his sleeve was kind of big, and the dude like pulled up his sleeve, and he was like, because he was like, something's up with this guy, because wrestling some dude with some massive arms, and he could see how big his arm was under the sleeve, and he's like, oh, I see what's going on, and the dude beat him. I don't know if you guys know what video I'm talking about.
That's a lot of videos.
That's probably a lot.
know.
Oh,
It's-
A lot of it.
People love to see the big strong guy lose.
Yeah. So I was like, dang, man, like that dude was strong as hell. So I know arm wrestling is to me like obviously you can see a lot of big dudes lose, because I mean it doesn't matter how big you are, really, it's just your strength. And I even seen this video of this guy practicing arm wrestling. I don't know if he built the machine or what, but he had a machine where he just was literally going like this all the time.
Oh yeah, I have one of those.
You do?
Yes.
That's what I was gonna ask. Like, how do you train for an arm wrestle competition? I know, aside from like training with someone else, like a partner, like you yourself individually, how would you train for a competition?
There's a lot of different answers to that. There's a lot of different like approaches, multiple ways to skin a cat in that sense. And so some people just arm wrestle. They arm wrestle like 3 times a week with their team and just nonstop beating up their arms just by doing it. Because it is a physical activity, kind of like lifting a weight. Like it's heavy resistance, and so you're gaining muscles and stuff like that. Then there's guys that arm wrestle against machines and rubber bands and things like that, trying to mimic arm wrestling. And then the third
kind of like building that muscle in a sense.
Yeah, but a machine or rubber band will never actually be another person.
Right,
So
right,
it's
right.
Like, there's some small problems with that.
There's no substitute for a hand.
Right.
Right.
You can only go so far.
Yeah.
And then well, especially once you get to a certain point where, it sounds bad, when you're too strong for the guys you arm wrestle with to really beat you up and tear you down, then you have to learn how to do it all in the gym. So for me, it's lifting kind of like a bodybuilder in a sense that I learned a lot about the arm. I spent a lot of time watching anatomy videos on how all the muscles work and where they attach and what their jobs are. And then I learned how to isolate those exact muscle, like a bodybuilder would isolate their bicep, just that. So I learned how to do that for every muscle for arm wrestling. And then I just train them kind of like for strength instead of for size. And then, apply it on the table at practice on Sunday.
Nice. Okay, cool.
So I want to ask you a question. How good is beer and arm wrestling? Because you guys said you guys practice at the brewery together, so I'm like, hey, does it help you? Like, is it like a superpower a little bit?
You're gonna get different answers on this one.
So, in the early days of the team, we were kind of like just hanging out. We were a drinking team that just happened to arm wrestle, and we've gotten away from that. But I mean, that used to be the thing. You'd arm wrestle till it hurts, drink till it doesn't, and repeat.
Oh, that's a good. I like that.
And that worked well for doing table stuff, but it doesn't really translate well to tournaments.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great time. It's very social, but you don't win matches that way. It took me over a year and a half to win my first match. So that probably wasn't the way to go. We had a great time though.
Yeah, definitely some great memories, I think. Bar memories.
I had to put strict rules for the team on drinking. I had to put like caps, like drinking caps for everybody.
Yeah.
Like the guys, the people serving the drinks, I tell them 3 beers max, because it was craft beer. So it was like 15% beers.
Oh, for sure.
And so everybody would just be wasted every Sunday. I'm like, guys, they're falling over and stuff. I was like, we're trying to be like an athletic team. This can't be what we do every Sunday.
Best sport ever. I just
I'll tell you what, I get 3 beers in, I'm way better. Regardless of what he says.
It's that liquid courage.
All that beer goes away.
That's funny.
So I do want to ask. So I know you do jujitsu. How much do you think that helps you in arm wrestling?
I don't think jiu-jitsu helps me in arm wrestling. I would say arm wrestling helps me in jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
People always tell me I'm really strong and they can't move my hands in jiu-jitsu, and no one at arm wrestling goes, "Oh, you got so much stronger."
My
with
brother
jiu-jitsu."
was saying that about you because he
Your
rolls
brother
with
should
you.
arm wrestle. He's very strong.
Yeah, because he was telling me this guy's strong, man, and that's when he starts telling me he does jujitsu. I mean, he does arm wrestling, and I'm like, oh, really? And as people are doing that right now, then I remembered it all kind of came back to me. All the videos have been popping up because power slap is big. We had power slap guys on here too, but then I remember, oh yeah, all the arm wrestlers, it's blowing up again. I think so. I don't know. Is it just starting to blow up again right now, or how's that? Is it been doing that?
It's a wave.
Okay.
Like it got really big during UAL days, then it kind of died down, and then WAL came up, and then it kind of died down, and now it's starting to go back up with some other tournaments.
Yeah, I mean, social media, controls everything, right? And so the more viral clips and the more big names we have that just experiment with it, we'll have a big upswing and big uptick, and then things will calm down. There's no exciting matches, no big rivalries. It'll kind of die down a little bit, and then back and forth, up and down.
Okay.
But I would say as a whole, though, the sport has grown because it's super accessible. Like anyone can go. Like you need a table and you need someone to teach you, and then you can arm wrestle.
Yeah.
So lots of people do it. You just don't see lots of people doing it at a high level yet.
Yeah.
Because they haven't heard about it, or they don't have a team or people to practice with, or they don't reach out.
How many people consist of your team now? You said you've grown, so
It's a revolving door. So our rate of people sticking around is very low because it hurts. Arm wrestling hurts more than any sport that I've ever heard of anybody getting into, and any sport I've ever been into for sure, especially in your first year or so. Because
Call it rookie pains.
Yeah, you've spent if you start arm wrestling right now, you've spent your entire life so far. Your bones have never been twisted in that direction, not significantly. Your tendons, your ligaments, your muscles have never felt this pressure. All of a sudden, a guy that's 40 years old starts arm wrestling, and he's like, oh, no, this hurts really bad. The following days. The day of, it feels great, right? And then the next couple of days, you're like, this is killing me for 2 weeks. I haven't been able to make a fist or, stand up.
right.
So people will start, they don't want to be sissies, so they'll maybe show up the next week, and then usually they start, okay, I'm going to miss this week, and they just start, because I haven't slept right in a month, and because it's just I wake up with pain all the time.
Yeah.
So younger people heal faster, and so
Right.
they end up going through it a little fast or healing quicker. But older guys, a lot of time the pain will drive them away. So like right now, active members, I would say we have maybe like 40 or so.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's so good.
But since we've had the team of people we would have called teammates, it's hundreds and hundreds of people that have came and gone and came and gone.
Nice.
How many teams throughout is it a league? How many teams throughout the league?
Gosh, in Southern California, there's at least LA. There's an Orange County team. There's a San Diego team. There might be 2 Orange County teams now that I think about it.
Give me 1 second. Can you guys turn up his mic? It's lowering down a little bit. Oh yeah, can you get a little closer to the mic?
Can I raise this a little bit?
Yeah, and we want to raise his a little. Sorry guys, just a little.
Want me to do it?
Oh yeah, you could. You know what? Just in case, John, if you can help him real quick.
Yeah,
raise
I was
his.
just gonna raise.
We just want to get him a little closer.
It's this one, right?
See, that's what happens when you're a giant, Derek.
Okay, there. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm tall, so I just wanted to.
We're good.
Yeah, tall. Tall is like 6'2". You're 6'8", bro.
He's like the mountain. Remember the mountain?
He's 2 inches shorter than Mountain, but
There we go.
still close.
Yeah, this is the highest we've ever had our mic.
Boom, there we go.
Yo, we just hit a new record over here, guys.
I kept having to lean down. I felt like I was like talking to kids or something. Lean down to the mic, so now I can.
we got a new record here, guys. Highest mic ever since we've been here. I like that.
Perfect. Glad I could set the new record.
So yeah. So okay. Do you any other sports or I know he does jujitsu.
No, I am like all in.
All
with
in
arm
on
wrestling,
this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my whole
He
life.
does basketball. Don't let him lie.
I played college
video
basketball.
games and basketball.
Okay.
Don't let him
And
lie.
then, yeah, college basketball player, video game player, then
Okay.
arm wrestling, solid sense.
Yeah. Okay. And you do jiu-jitsu and you do rock climbing.
Yeah, on and off rock climbing. I did Muay Thai for a number of years.
Okay.
And then when that the gym closed, and then I kind of was lost for a little bit, and then I found arm wrestling and got stuck there.
Okay. What gym were you going to for Muay Thai?
It was Sit Ramasoon.
Okay. Where was that? Redlands
It
area?
was in Redlands. It was
Okay.
behind the Denny's. It was, 2 Thai brothers.
Okay.
And, they just great at teaching.
And-
Just
And where do you rock climb at? What city?
Right now I've been going to, what's that? It's the one in Redlands, Flowstone.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I've been going there for a while. I started at Hangar 18 over here in Upland when I was, 19 years old,
Yeah.
and then just got tired of driving that far.
Yeah, I've done that with this one over here before. We had I'm trying to remember her name. She was on here.
Eleanor. I think.
Eleanor. Yeah,
Yeah.
she does rock climbing at Hangar over in Riverside. And I guess she rolls over there at 10th Planet in Redlands sometimes.
Oh.
And she's like a
She's an occupational
yes,
therapist.
because I was about to say it wrong.
Yeah.
Physical therapist,
No,
occupational. She'd be mad at me if I said that.
Oh, yeah, I've seen her do like massages and stuff over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you know who she is then.
Yes.
Yeah. We had her on the podcast. She was talking about her business plus jiu-jitsu and all that kind of stuff and rock climbing. Do you think that helps you with arm wrestling?
I think it helps build the tendons up because that's a lot of what you're trying to do. Is
Yeah.
you get all the tennis elbow, golfer's elbow, and stuff like that in climbing. So
Oh my god.
as long as you continue
Tennis-
to use it and you just flush blood in there, it'll heal. But if you kind of just completely lay off, it just stays bad. So I think it helps a little bit just to flush stuff out. But sometimes you'll have a hard practice on a Sunday and you go to climb on Monday and you try to do a pull up and you're like, yeah, that's not happening.
No.
It's time to go home.
Mm-mm.
And
You
you're just,
gotta
That quick too, huh? You
Oh,
know
it's-
right away.
let your body heal.
you'll just grab something and go, oh yeah, that's not gonna work. And you're just, we're gonna take a couple days off.
Tennis elbow's no joke. I think I was at the gym and I was lifting and I started feeling like this sharp pain. I was like, what the heck? So they gave me like a brace to wear and it helps, but I haven't had it anymore. So thank God. What's the craziest thing that you guys have seen during competition or?
You're like injury
Yeah.
or something.
Oh well, everyone in arm wrestling knows if you see someone get in a bad position, you turn around and don't look.
Yeah.
You don't want to see that. Everyone,
Yeah.
if someone starts arm wrestling in a bad position, all the veterans and everything turn around.
What's a bad position?
Oh yeah,
Tell
that's a
me.
good question.
He's talking about like an arm break position. So we can all tell, I mean, not just from videos, but
If the way he's holding his arm?
yeah, because
Okay.
if we were arm wrestling and I hated you with everything in my soul, I couldn't break your arm. You would have to do specific things to break your own arm against me. So I like represent like a wall, and you snap your own arm against me. is what
Oh my
happens,
God.
right?
Because you're just doing it wrong.
Yeah, and so like in a
Ah.
match and like a tournament or something like that, you can see the guy getting in a really bad position, and everybody in the crowd like no, and you boom, you can see it. It's almost every arm break I've seen. Yeah, almost every arm break I've seen, like seconds before, I'm like, oh, he's about to break his arm. Here it comes, boom, and you see him break his arm.
Oh.
It is
Hold on,
loud,
can
too.
we show me like a wrong position right here? We're just gonna
So
Act
so
it
for
out.
you-
show me like a good position and then a bad position.
So anything inside, you want to be inside your shoulder blades, and you want to have your elbow as far inside your shoulder blades as possible, right? So if these are squared up. So the more I turn away like this, and I get to that end range where my arm can't go backwards
don't go
anymore.
this way.
Yeah, and then you start trying to lean down.
Oh
Oh,
no.
I
So-
see people do that all the
So
time.
what would happen is, if
I'm
you're too
getting
strong
scared
for
just
me,
watching.
your arm would stay stationary, right? You're the strong guy, your arm's staying there, and I just keep leaning with my shoulder this way. It's gonna snap in half right here.
You see people do that all the time.
Yeah,
by the way.
that's why most videos you see of arm breaks, it's like a dinner table. It's two people have no idea what they're doing, and they just think it's fun.
Duh.
I always say to everybody I know that's not an arm wrestler, like, unless you learn how to do it safely, don't arm wrestle your friends. They don't understand how easy it is to break your arm. Right? It's really, really easy to break your arm, but it's really, really easy to not break your arm as well.
If you
So,
know what you're doing.
Yeah, I think we need to, for every video that gets shared of someone snapping their arm, I wish there was a video shared of safety in arm wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's super easy. It's
Well,
just 3
Howler,
tips. Elbow,
there you go.
elbow
That's your
inside.
next YouTube.
Pull backwards,
So if
keep
you were to
facing.
arm wrestle, you're not supposed to go like this. You're supposed to be inside.
Yeah, I mean, it's just safer. It's safer and
Yeah.
stronger because the more compact and more you bring everything towards your body, the more muscles you can enact anyway.
Okay.
But it's safer because we're away from that end range where I can't go back anymore and leaning.
Yeah,
Oh.
people
That's
start
where you
turning
break.
their body and they thinking they're winning because their body's moving, but their hand is not.
That's
Man, I literally see that all. That's like common.
Mhm.
People are always doing that too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if we're ever out somewhere, usually the jiu-jitsu guys all want to arm wrestle because they know. And it's like, look, I don't care if you beat me. I don't want your arm broken. So it's like, okay, if you're a good arm wrestler, you can, for the most part, keep people safe. But, that's why you see breaks between people that don't know how to arm wrestle.
Yeah.
It's because they both are like, yeah, no, I need to win. Arm wrestlers go,
Yeah.
okay, no, I don't want to do that. Go.
you already know what's
Do
going
you
on.
okay? Have you ever either of you been in a competition or arm wrestle with someone and foreseen that happening? and kind of pull away, or do you just go with it?
In a practice for sure, all the time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Not in a competition.
In a competition.
That's
so
your fault.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So you
There's-
just
Have
keep-
you
you keep
broken
going.
somebody's arm?
I have not. I've had people pop tendons and stuff with me, but never break an arm.
What about you?
I think I've had a bicep tendon pop on someone, but
Oof.
never an arm break.
Okay.
What does that look like? A bicep tendon break?
Now it has
So
to
like it
hurt,
starts
too.
bulging, or
It's never the same again either.
Just
huh?
no. It's you've never seen a video of it.
Mm-mm.
rolls up?
I don't.
Yeah,
I
it
don't like
rolls up.
broken bones and
So
stuff.
if you watch it in slow mo, you'll see like a shiver, and you'll see the actual muscle climb up to their because this bottom part, this connection down here breaks, and
Oh
then the
my
muscle
God.
goes whoop, up here into the shoulder.
Wow.
That's if it breaks down here.
Yeah, that's
if
yeah.
it's up here, it goes the other way.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's never the same again
No,
after that.
that's crazy.
Well, I don't know. Some of them arm wrestlers figured out ways to
Yeah.
cheat
Fix
the
it?
system.
Oh,
No.
really?
Because they'll get if the bottom tendon snaps, they'll get it moved up higher on their arm intentionally, so it tightens up their whole arm. when
What
it
the
heals.
heck?
Yeah,
Oh.
people
I
get
never
real
even
weird.
heard of this.
They get real weird with our sports.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Attach
Oh,
it an inch
shit.
lower with a thicker part, so then their arm is
Stronger.
iron.
Mm.
Yeah.
You give them 6 months and they're back way better.
What?
Mm.
I've never even heard of
That's
this. This is-
wild.
I would say the majority of like the top 10 guys in the world, their arm it only goes that straight permanently. Like that's as straight
It's
as it
because
goes.
they did that.
Well, that and like the amount of like calcium buildup and all the
Mm.
injuries that have healed and everything, their arm and their range of motion is just that much.
Dang.
It's
Dang.
crazy.
Our chat is going crazy.
I
You
know.
gotta
I
get
want to
in.
read the
So
chat.
hold on. So can you scroll down? We're gonna
No,
read
I have
the-
it here. I have
oh,
it
you
here.
have it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll still scroll down so they can see it though.
So
too.
the art guy says, hello, Devin's forearm. Devin's forearm is a YouTuber. I don't know if you know him.
Those
Give
are
him
my
a
guys,
burn.
David Tomes?
Boom.
Tomes. Hi, Derek.
The wizard.
Brett Skinner chimed in. He said, tell Derek, Brett from UPS Spruce Hub says, what's up? And hi, Mel. What's up, Brett? Benji Max says, Leo is awesome, my good buddy.
Benji Mac.
And the art guy came in much bigger than I am. The volume is pretty low on the stream. I have my speakers nearly maxed out. Can you hear us now?
Can you hear us
Is
better?
it better? Hopefully I'll be there on Sunday to practice. The art guy. So he's part of your guys' team.
Oh,
Is that
I don't know who that is.
the art guy? Oh, unless he's gonna be a new teammate member.
Well, he might. His name might be different on the YouTube.
Sounds
Yeah,
much
yeah.
better. Thank you. Got it. Okay.
Okay,
Devin's
sounds better.
forearm. Devin's forearm says, my name is Mike and I'm pretty high right now. That's funny.
Burn, give him the burn for that one.
Don't try to go arm wrestle your friends. Please hi. Because
Devin's Forum helps run all my socials. He's like manages my YouTube channel.
Oh,
so that's my
okay.
guy. That's my
nice.
guy. Yeah.
the art guy said, nice to meet you, Mike, and I'm pretty high right now. LOL. Naturally Nicey, thanks for chiming in. They chimed in on our last segment too. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Eric Burnt says, can't imagine breaking an arm like that.
Eric Burnt, what's going on, man? He's just a regular watcher, fan. I appreciate you always on, man. He's always on the YouTube. I appreciate you, man.
Devin's forearm is laughing at art guy because he's high. Oh no. He said, the art guy said, got your name wrong. I missed a comma. Okay, Devin's
must be high
forearm
for
starts
sure.
laughing.
he knows already.
And
yeah.
he's saying,
He's
yes,
like, this guy.
I've talked with him the other week. So they're having their own little side conversation in there. But thank you guys for chiming in and watching.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Any questions, you can put it in the chat too.
Yeah, if you
so.
have questions, you guys
yeah.
want to ask some questions to him, you guys can just throw in the chat and we'll ask him questions.
That's wild. I didn't know that they could do that if the bicep tears.
No,
That's wild.
The arm break's nasty. It sounds like a tree branch snapping. You'll hear
Yeah.
you'll hear it
So
across
Oh
the room.
Oof.
no.
Do we have Facebook chats? And let me see if we got Rumble chats because I don't want to miss Facebook chats like we've been. We're good.
Yeah.
We just have a lot of people on Facebook watching. Why is it still frozen though?
Oh.
That's a good picture, man.
I know it's terrible.
You're glowing. You're glowing.
Anything helps nowadays. Inflation.
Okay, we're good though. We got a lot of people watching, but yeah. Okay, well, appreciate you guys watching. So, okay, other than arm wrestling, you said you game and you what else are you doing? You guys in relationships, anything like that?
Not right now. We're both
Heard that.
we're both single dads of daughters that are like the same age actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And
Girl
I mean,
dad.
yeah,
Yeah.
my day is pretty much wrapped around arm wrestling and training
Okay.
for it or the podcast or stuff like that.
Yeah.
And if I have free time, I'll video game or hang out with my
Yeah.
daughter. She's doing volleyball and be a
Oh,
volleyball dad.
okay. How old is your daughter?
Nice.
13.
Okay, how old's
Yeah.
your daughter?
15.
Okay, I got a 12-year-old daughter, so I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they try to run your life.
Yeah.
They think they're your mom, your girlfriend. They think everything. Yeah. They just try to run everything.
I don't think they try. I think they do.
It's natural.
They should be, especially for us. I mean, you know, that's all we got. We got our kids. And
Works for me.
Yeah.
Has your guys' daughters ever tried to arm wrestle?
Mine's been arm wrestling her whole life.
Oh,
so,
really?
I mean, she doesn't like go to practice. Every once in a while she'll go practice with me, but her hands are massive. She's 13. She's already 5'9".
Oh,
maybe
wow.
dang.
75.
How tall is the mom?
5'2".
Oh,
Oh,
dang. So it all came from
yeah,
you.
she
Her
got
mom's
your
up to her
genes.
shoulders.
I was thinking like the mom was tall too or
No,
something.
she takes after me in like every way. She's just a little mini female version of me.
Oh,
and,
okay.
That's
but her
cute.
hands, I take her to practice and she goes up to guys, like grown men, all the time.
God.
And she makes
And
them all
guys
feel
never
so
like
bad.
that. Guys like,
It's great.
That's funny.
But yeah, she'll arm wrestle the kids at practice. She'll beat them all.
Okay. And what else? So
Wait, so
ahead.
there's kids also that you train for arm wrestling?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
So
yeah.
different ages.
how old? From what age?
What's the youngest we have like consistently is like
14.
14, and then we have
Oh, okay.
like I think we have like a 15 and a 16-year-old.
So 14 and up, basically.
Yeah. I mean,
we
usually
had
they
a
come.
guy start at 11.
Oh, wow.
Name was Junior, and was he 10 or 11?
Yeah, I don't know. He was
Like,
young.
he was real young. And
It was a whole
Wow.
family.
He's 18 now, and he's beating grown men at every tournament he goes to.
Wow.
Just destroying them.
That's awesome. That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, the mom. Wait, who started first? The mom started first, and then the dad became an arm wrestler, and then son
Now the
became
whole
an arm-
family's doing
yeah,
it.
But they moved eventually. They were like a
Yeah,
very
they're-
hardcore part of our team. for sure.
Oh, wow.
They were great.
Dang.
But yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
It's a big mishmash of people, which I love about it because if you go to our team, it's kind of like it's a group of people that would never be in a a room together.
Yeah.
Besides for arm wrestling,
Very
right?
diverse.
Just
Oh, really?
So this guy is a police officer, and this guy's a hardened criminal. And this
Oh,
guy's like,
shoot.
and it's just everybody and it's awesome.
Mixed.
It's
It's a mix.
this guy is super rich, this guy's super poor, and just everything all in one room because they all love arm wrestling.
I
You
love
have guys that work
that.
in hair salons.
Yeah.
They work in
Oh.
orthopedics.
Mhm.
You have
Oh, my God. An orthopedic. I would think they would, like, look the other way for that because, they deal with broken bones. So it's like, oh, my
we got
gosh.
truck drive. We got everything.
So it's kind of like a fraternity in that sense. Because like if I break down, I got like 4 people I can call. They're
Yeah,
mechanics that I
literally.
are my boys, that I know will show up.
Yeah.
or
All
whatever.
kind of connections right
Mhm.
there. That's funny.
And there's no more drinking at it, huh? It's all legit now.
No, it's BYOB. at
he's
this
all
point.
when the boss is around. We all.
Yeah.
You've seen me at open, Matt.
Mm,
As soon as noon hits,
This is one of the guys that'll bring the case, one of his own cases to practice.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Just got to bring your own lunch pail, you know.
And just pop it under the table when nobody's looking.
Yeah.
Pour it in a cup. I'm just
No,
like- he's
everyone
like, no.
knows. They're
But-
like, where's your ice chest? Like, oh, come on.
Yeah, any parents thinking of bringing their kids, it's safe. I, who run the practice, do not drink and do not advocate for any of that. Some of these adults do their own thing in the corner.
Sorry, I'm a degenerate.
Is your class or your team you only have the one location in Highland? Are you looking to open up, like expand more? Or?
Yeah, so
3, I think.
we
Oh,
had
okay.
the central one we started in Ukaipa. We moved that to Highland. Right, currently, because of what happened in the world with the crazy chaos,
Mhm.
we were at the Hilton DoubleTree practicing on Sundays there, and it was so nice. They'd bring us
was
like
awesome.
cucumber cut up water and stuff. We had our own
Oh,
section.
nice.
And then they ended that, so they said we can't have you guys here anymore. So we moved to my grandma's house in Highland, and it's a pretty big house, and there's a whole separate garage in the back. So we kind of dominated that,
Uh-huh.
and we've been there ever since. Because the next move, I don't want to go back to another business where somebody else has a say in what happens with us.
Right.
I want to get our own place. So we're trying to move towards that. We have some ideas and things in the works to hopefully get some money coming in, and then
Okay.
we can afford our own spots.
That's awesome.
Right.
Do they have like sanctioned refs and all that kind of stuff? Like everything is completely 100. Like, okay, I was gonna say let's do an arm wrestling match here one time.
Him and his
That'd be pretty
ideas.
dope.
You gotta get you a table first.
We know local refs there that are all
That'd be
trained up
down?
and everything. Oh yeah,
Oh, we got to do this.
there's
Oh.
there's plenty of them out in LA and Orange County that are all trained up.
Would you guys be down to do something like that?
Good. We could set up like an official ranked, like for a California ranking type of match here.
Dude.
Wow.
It's odd. We got to do it,
Yeah.
bro. I'm dead serious. That'd be so sick.
For sure.
Get our schedules together.
Yeah,
Figure it out.
Yeah, because you guys talk with Mel,
Yeah.
so it'd be dope. Just message her, and we can get a date set up. Would we be able to do it on a Tuesday though? Because we go live, so everybody knows we go live on Tuesdays.
Mhm.
So we have more people in the chat, more people watching live from all different platforms.
Yeah,
Would that be
I'm sure
something?
we just have to, we have a couple months ahead of time.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you want to do it legit, then it depends on how legit you want to make it. Because
Yeah.
if we want to find the two guys who are down to do it, that are for actual ranking stuff, get 2 certified refs, table all the things here, and give them some time to train for it, like prepare for each other. Because that's usually what happens. So in our sport, there's two different styles of your career. There's the tournament approach, where you go to tournaments. There's one every like 3 months, and so somewhere local, or you could fly to bigger ones. And then or there's the super match approach, which is what I do now. And so I'm more like an MMA fight. Like I know who my one opponent is for like 3 months ahead of time. I train for just him. He trains for just me, and then we go like a best of 7, best of 5, best of 7 rounds, just me versus him. And that's called
like
the
a
super
back to
match.
back.
Yeah, because a tournament's just a one-off. There's 100 dudes in a room, and you don't know who you're gonna arm wrestle, and it's brackets, and then you just wind up where you wind up.
Okay.
But yeah, super match is like one-on-one arm wrestling, just me and this guy.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing right now. So that would be a super match, which is what we would bring here.
That would be dope. And what would be cool is if we like even live streaming them like some background stuff of them training and things like that, and then us like talking about it before you start or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
And maybe even having them one-on-one coming out here, and then having you guys both on, obviously, with him coming on, because I think you guys would be able to ask more questions for him and things. I think we could make something cool about it.
Make
Yeah,
it a
I'm
thing. A whole
You know what I
thing.
mean? Yeah, we can make it a whole thing.
Been leading up to the
Inland
actual
Empire.
match.
Yeah.
that'd
Well,
be
arm
cool.
wrestling's all different weight classes. So in
It could-
our
sorry,
team, I'm number 1 super heavyweight in all of California. I'm number 1 in California right hand.
Nice.
And then we also right now have the number 1 165-pound right hand in California. Is that what Mike Lindner is? 165, I believe, right?
I imagine so.
Yeah, and so, but we have a lot of like really highly ranked guys on our team because the list goes down because it has to be weight classes because I wouldn't arm wrestle him. He's
Right,
way
right.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
what you trying to say? Again, I just say
I'm trying to say he doesn't want the smoke ever.
I beat him before.
I was wasted.
It doesn't count.
We were wasted.
But he does. It doesn't matter. It still counts.
I'm not trying to do jujitsu with him though.
No. Oh my god. It's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, I know, right?
Dude, Rick's been trying to get you. He's like, dude, get that guy in here.
Yes.
Dude. No, you showed me that one move that one time. That was like a Muay Thai move, and I'm like, I never want to go through. He showed me how to choke myself with my own muscles and my own fat. I'm like, oh, I
What
can't
the
breathe.
heck?
It was some crazy stuff he was showing me, and I'm good. I'm good on that.
He's all cool.
Hard pass.
He's-
Thank you,
he's
but no
all-
thank you.
He's all I'm good with arm wrestling.
I did the slap thing one time too. Actually, just like 2 months ago.
Oh,
Really?
I went to Dubai and I did a full.
Was it
slap.
the power one? The power slap?
It wasn't
ones?
Power Slap League, but it's the same idea or whatever. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, that sucked, and I'll never do that again. I literally like as soon as I got off stage, I made a Instagram post. I was like, I'm officially announcing my retirement from slap.
Oh man.
It was just like a random side thing. They told us you're gonna come out here and just be like a side hustle with 2 arm wrestlers. You're gonna be slapping each other. It's not like the main thing. I'm like, cool. We get out there and then like, oh, we decided to make you the main event. I said the main event, and they're like, yeah. I was like, I've never even practiced this. And they're like, well, we figured you guys have good social media followings and you're good at podcasts and stuff. We'll just make you the main
Damn,
event.
they don't even ask. They're
No,
just
they
like,
just- they-
I
I
don't
was
know
like,
how I
praise.
missed this. This is the first time hearing about this.
That's why I couldn't hear it in my right ear for like 2 months.
God, I gotta watch that.
Yeah,
Damn.
it sucked. But I mean, whatever.
we've had like maybe about 8 power slap guys here.
Mm.
They hit me up on social media and they just kept coming after that. A lot of you know what the funny thing is, a lot of power slap guys they're MMA fighters. So a lot of them are coming from MMA gyms, and that's where they recruit them from. So not all of them, but a lot of them.
You know, we get asked that all the time as arm wrestlers. It's so weird. They're like, oh, yeah, I arm wrestle. And they're like, well, do you power slap too? Like, I don't know why they connect those things together just because they're obscure sports. But every time, oh, do you power slap too? No.
You know, dude, who wants to get hit in the face like that and have to stand there and take it?
No,
Like,
it sucks.
like especially as a fighter, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna want to throw your hand up. Like, how can you just like throw your face out like
Yeah.
that?
and there's the countdown. That's the worst part. When you're on the stage and they're like 3.
And they go like
Two.
this
Yeah,
too. They go like
no.
this.
Yeah, they do the wind up.
Like, you're like, dude, like, how am I not gonna? And you can't
Oh.
flinch at all, or
And-
you're disqualified.
Sucks.
Do you
Tuck
know
your
Grizzly
chin.
still does it?
Yo, he's amazing at it. Yeah.
Is he?
He's
Oh,
not on
gosh.
Power Slap though. I think he's on the other biggest league though, besides Power Slap.
He's an arm wrestler. He's really good left hand.
Oh, really?
And he's like just this big old grizzly guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He has this crazy matches online. Like he did one with the streamer Kai.
Kai
Yeah, he
Sanat.
did. He live streamed a slap match and it was my buddy Grizzly
Oh,
going
wow.
at his house or whatever.
Yeah.
And Grizzly won, but it was like it was there's a power slap that does 10 rounds or something. I think it's 10 rounds.
I don't even know.
But
I
they did
can't
10
remember what
back
they
and forth. His
said,
face
yeah.
was all
Oh,
it was so
no.
puffed up.
Yeah, forget that.
It looked crazy, but he won. So
It's crazy how they're going after MMA guys. I mean, you know Dana White owns it, so so it's like, and he's pushing it. It's like it's now the fastest growing sport in the world.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
And a lot of them don't want to do it, but they're getting paid good. That's why they're just like.
That's why I did it. I was like,
a dude that came on, he bought a whole house from it. He just bought a whole house. That's why he's like he was an MMA guy. So he went in, he was training, and then they hit him up on I think social media. He did it, and he bought a house from it. He's still doing it. So it's like it's hard to say no. I think these guys are like, hey, I'm gonna buy a house because a lot of MMA guys are not even getting paid that kind of money. They want them in power step, so they're paying them like right away. So yeah.
Someone asked in the chat, who are the people you can't beat?
The people,
everybody.
There's a long list of people I can't beat. I mean, the highest I've ever been ranked was 12th in the world. Number 1 in California right now, always top 10 in North America for the last like 6 years or so. And then, but outside of that, I mean, so right there's like 20 people that I can't beat. And then there's right and left-handed and stuff like that. So, I mean, realistically in the world, I'm probably somewhere between like 40th human being in the world-ish, somewhere in there. But like it's chopped up in a lot of ways, you know. But yeah, so there's a long list. I mean, they probably want the big names like Devin Laird. And the number 1 guy in the world's name is Levon Saganashvili. He's from Georgia. He's a human gorilla. Like
he sounds like he's Russian.
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's wild. But
he's like 400 pounds and he's what 6'2"?
Yeah, he's 6'2", like over 400.
He's built like a tank. And they call him the Georgian Hulk.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
And it's deserved.
It's scary.
Yeah.
But he's actually a really nice guy. I've met him a few times. We hung out. Yeah, he's super nice, but scary looking.
That's dope. Well, we got to get that set up. So any last words? Anything you want to say? Anything about motivation where they can find you? Anything you guys want to say? The floor is yours. We'll start with you.
I mean, especially if you're local around here in the Inland Empire area, if you guys ever want to learn to arm wrestle, shoot me a message, or you can find my team, and we have like the Facebook pages and stuff. Or you can just message me. It's AW Derek. All my socials are AW Derek on Instagram, and I'll shoot you all the info. Come through practice. We do it on Sundays at noon. And I don't know if you want to check out any of my other stuff. It's all AW Derek everywhere. And
check them out, guys. Check them out. Any last words?
Yeah, show up. Come try it if you feel like you can. And good luck.
So our slogan is shed the sheep. So on 3, we're going to look at the camera and say shed the sheep. 1, 2, 3. Shed the sheep. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you guys coming on. So Howls over Baaz. I'm Jacob Casas.
I'm Melanie.
Derek Smith.
Leo Landeros.
Appreciate you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. We'll be right back at 8:15. We're out. Peace.